Hi guys, my name is Hume Johnson. So I want to talk about this notion of the consideration set and the evoked set. And I learned these marketing concepts after I left college. I mean, I was a journalism major, therefore marketing concepts were not coming across my brain at all. I wasn't an entrepreneur at the time, so I wasn't paying attention. But I remember being part of a conversation where a pal of mine, who was a journalism major as well, but she went on to do her MBA and then she's now a professor of marketing. And I remember one day she was telling a very good friend of mine who was an entertainer about these concepts, and I was listening with rapt attention and I never forgot them. And it's so interesting now as an entrepreneur and running my own business that these two terms come to mind a lot for me. She was telling him about this idea of being in the consideration set first. Whereas if you have a set of products, say you're looking at luxury cars, and you're thinking, what comes to mind when you think of a luxury car? And we were saying the Ferrari, all of these luxury cars that generally come to mind. And she was saying that this is the same way in which people think of us, when they're trying to hire somebody and you're going through resumes and you're looking at who you think would be a good fit for this job, and you're looking at all these resumes, or you're looking to hire the service of someone and you're thinking of the people who come to mind who would do a very good job, who offer quality service, who are highly professional in how they approach their work. And these people are in the consideration set. And she was saying, you want to be in the consideration set all the time. You want to be top of recall. So when somebody wants a particular service, if they want a particular product, you come to mind because your brand is so established. It is so well known and it's associated with these positive things that you are top of recall and you're part of the consideration set. Now, the consideration set doesn't mean that you are naturally selected. It means that you are among the few considered for the position or the service or the contract, which I thought was a genius notion that I'd never even considered before. Now, the evoked set is like having a doctorate. This is when you graduate now into a higher level, because the evoked set has such huge emotional attachment that when you think of hiring somebody to do personal branding and you think of Hume Johnson, you're like, wow, I am the evoked. I'm part of the evoked set where you associate me with this thing, and you have a certain emotional appeal, or people attach certain emotions around who you are or whatever that product may be. And I thought, wow, this is very, very interesting. And so nowadays when I'm working in my own business and it's a competitive industry, every other person is an executive coach. Every other person is doing personal branding strategy. How do you now become part of the consideration set? And now when I interact with my own coaching clients, these are some of the same ideas that I talk about. How do you get to top of recall? How do you develop your personal brand to be so strong and so compelling that you're not only part of the consideration set, which is great, but you're also part of the evoked set. And I hope that for all the marketing people listening, I hope that I've explained it very well, since this was completely secondhand information. But remember, as I always say, it's never too late to reinvent yourself and unleash your personal power. Until next time, bye-bye.